This is the Bay Area's only toy reviewer, Carl, and I'm back again with another retro review. This time we have Knuckles. I'm not rapping. I'm not going to do it. You guys know the song. You guys know this character. You know, here he comes. Rougher than the rest of them. The best of them. Tougher than leather. You can call him Knuckles. That's all you get. That's all you're getting. This is going to be a short one because these guys don't really do much. I have Knuckles, which is my favorite character, and I have Sonic. So those are the two characters that, you know, out of all the characters that you would have, if you can get them, you should. These are old figures. I believe they came out in 2000. Excuse me, don't quote me on that. But this is Knuckles. As you can clearly see, he's red. He's an Echidna. He's got the white there. As far as like paint and stuff like that goes, like you're clearly looking at the character, so you know what he looks like. I will say this: his eyes are purple. For those of you who can't really see that, but I don't really see how that factors into the functionality of the toy. But getting into the articulation here, his arm does go around 360, but is hindered by his giant head and his dreadlock man, the bomba claw, and he same thing with the other side. Arm goes around 360, but is hindered by the Jamaica man. His leg does go around 360, but you got to sort of push it through. But I don't really like to push. Here's the thing. I don't really like to stress out these old toys just because they're old. And if they break, then like that's it. And then I no longer have them and I have to rebuy them, probably for twice the price. Or if not even twice the price, they'll probably be damaged. You know what I mean? Like, even though these guys have their scuff marks and things like that, from how long I've had them, they're still in relatively pretty good condition. Like, there's no scuffs on the eyes, you know, you know, the nose, the paint's still pretty good. I kept it in a really good condition, I think. His head does go around 360, but it's also hindered by the Bob Marley man. Moving down to his feet again. There's no like ankle twist or anything like that. These are very basic. He does have these big ass shoes. They are very accurate to the game. There are some scuff marks on them here and there from oh wait, there's another one right there. There is like damage on him because he's an old toy. I've had him for a long time, you know. There's damage on him from, you know, me storage and putting them places, and he rubs up against other characters. Get your mind out of the gutter. And there you go. You have a scuff mark. All in all, this guy is very accurate to the comic. I mean, not the comic. Well, the comic. No, not so much the comic, but the game. You know what I'm talking about. Don't give me crap about this. He's very accurate to the game as far as how proportionate he is. His feet and his hands and his head and his body, all of it is very proportioned to the game. So it's very comparative to the game. It looks game accurate. It's all proportioned well. I would say that his arms are a little thick, but if you know anything about the character, it makes sense that his arms would be thick because punching is sort of his thing. But at the same time, I think they did that as a structural choice to not make the limbs so flimsy as to it could cause loose joints or potential breakage. So I'm fine with that. But other than that, it's a pretty solid figure for what you paid for it. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but it's a pretty solid figure if you can get them on the cheap. You know, it gets you what you need. The claws here are they protrude out very well, and they're very well defined. Once again, mine does have damage on them from storage and things like that. The only thing I don't like is this thumbs up here. I mean, I like it, you know, as far as, you know, he's giving you the thumbs up at the end of the level, but I don't really like that. I don't really like this. I would have preferred that he had just a fist like this one, just to keep with the symmetry of this guy. But if you can find him on the cheap anywhere, and if you're a real huge Knuckles fan, if you're a Sonic fan, or more specifically, if you're a Knuckles fan like I am, he's a must-have. So until next time, this is Dawson Ryder signing out. I did it right this time.